Hello there, my name is Jane Brown and I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne International. Thank you very much for taking the time to have a look at my video today. I'm just going to talk very briefly about Arbonne's products and our pricing level, because I think a lot of people, when we speak to them about the products and we maybe say to them, you know, as a friend, would you host a party or something like that? Or would you like to try these skincare sets or makeup? And people kind of hold back quite nervous and kind of think like, oh, you know, I'd never be able to afford them. So they're kind of really wary. I put it the same as when I used to go into town and I used to see people with clipboards. They don't do it so much now, but when I was younger, we used to have ladies trying to sign you up to catalogues and things. And I used to see these ladies coming towards me with these clipboards, and I'd just run in the opposite direction because I'd be like, oh my God, you know, they're going to get me to sign up to something. They want money out of me. And I feel really bad now looking back that I didn't actually even give them a chance, because probably if I had listened to them, they might have had something that could have really benefited me. So to not even give them that chance to explain what it is that they were, you know, sharing with me, you know, that's really bad on my behalf. So this is why I kind of want to do this little video today, to show people that actually the products that we sell, you can afford, and honestly, you can't afford not to buy them, because when you look at the difference of what Arbonne's products bring you and what you buy on the high street, you know, and the ingredients that are involved in our products and what's involved in high street products, when you look into that, you know, do you really want to still be buying from the high street? So anyway, what I'm going to do first is just go over the different levels of pricing and quality within the product ranges. So for me, when I was on a budget before, I used to go into the high street, perhaps go to Boots and Savers, places like that, and I would buy products from there. So that's kind of the budget range, you know, the kind of products that we all kind of can afford for the family. You know, big bottles of shampoo for about, you know, £3 or £4, you get a massive bottle like this, or, you know, kind of really cheap mascara or foundation. So I used to see things on the TV and think, oh, that looks really good, I'll give that a go, and go off to the shops and think, yeah, that's not too bad price actually, I'll try that. Then I'd get it home and actually I'd find it would do nothing like what it was supposed to do, like what they said it would on the TV. So I'd end up chucking it in a basket. Then I'd go back to the shop the next day or the next week, try something else, and that would just happen over and over again. And when I actually started Arbonne, I had a basket like this full of half-open products that I'd used and just didn't do what they were supposed to do, and I'd just wasted. So all of that money, you know, just went down the drain basically. So that's your kind of, you know, budget level. So your next level up is when you go to bigger cities, and you can go into department stores like Debenhams and John Lewis, places like that, and you've got all of those really shiny, beautiful beauty counters and all of the ladies there, and they all look very, very glamorous. So there we've got our kind of premium level brands. So things like Clarins, Clinique, things like that. We all, you know, we've all heard of those names. A lot of ladies love them and use them, but for some of us, it's still kind of, we have to stick to the budget end. Then above that, you've got another level up, which is things like Crème de la Mer, La Prairie, those really, really expensive French brands. You only tend to see them in places like airports, where, you know, you go around the airport in the duty free and the shelves are lined, and you look at the prices on the shelves and you get a little pot of night cream like that and it'd be about £300, or you get a little thing of facial serum for over £200-300. So that's your ultra premium level. Well, Arbonne, if we were to sell in shops, we would be even more than that. We would be ultra, ultra, ultra premium, because of the difference in the way our products are made and the ingredients used. That is what, sorry, the difference in pricing brings. So for us, because we do use such superior ingredients and methods of making our products, if we were to sell in shops, yes, they would be ultra, ultra premium, because they are the kind of the best of the best that you can buy. In clinical studies, they have come out top above many department store brands every single time. So how do you then afford our products? Well, because we don't sell in shops, we use a different method. Our products are only sold online. We use network marketing. Network marketing is word of mouth advertising. So us as consultants use the products and then we recommend them to others. So when a product is sold in a shop, so let's say this is our bottle of, I don't know, bubble bath. We don't sell bubble bath because it's bad for you, but let's say you went to the shop to buy a bottle of bubble bath. You would want to hope that all of this would be the product that you're paying for. You want that to be 100% bubble bath product that you're paying for. Well, to sell that product in the shop, the company has a lot of costs involved in making that, and somehow they have to recover those costs. So if you imagine that bubble bath starts off in the manufacturers, it's got to be packaged up, it's got to be put onto a lorry, it's then got to be transported to the shop where it's going to be sold. Somebody else has got to unload that product. It's then got to be put on a shelf. Somebody's got to be paid to make those shelves look pretty, to design these shelves, and then you've got all your store staff. And then, of course, on top of that, you've got all your store costs as well. So things like insurance, heating, lighting, all those kind of things, security guards, all of those costs need paying for. So for a company to make their products, somehow they've got to recover those costs. So when you go to the shop to buy your bottle of bubble bath, unfortunately, what you're paying for is not 100% pure product. Half of what you're paying for, in fact, more than half actually, about 20% of what you're paying for is your product. Unfortunately, the other 80%, nearly 80%, is going on those costs to cover those overheads. So you're getting a much more inferior product. You know, you go to the shop thinking that you're buying this really great product, but unfortunately you're not. What you're paying for is all of those costs that has come to the company. So because we only sell online, we do not sell in shops, we don't need to have all of those costs involved. Our products start off at the manufacturer. They simply get shown to people through us as consultants. Then those people order those products online and they get delivered straight to the consumer within about 2 or 3 days. So none of the overheads are involved like they are in shops. And also, because we don't sell in shops and we don't need to fill our products with those horrible kind of bulking agents like extra water and mineral oil, which is a byproduct of petrol, and you really don't want to be putting anything petrol related on your skin, just awful stuff. Because we don't need to contain any of those, you're getting 100% pure product. Everything you're buying within your Arbonne product is product. So like I said a minute ago, we use really, really superior ingredients. Our ingredients are sourced from around the world. We've got exclusive access to certain areas where our ingredients are sourced, and then they are put together with the best science that you can imagine. We have a fantastic team of scientists that put together the ingredients to make our products as good as they are. So for example, for our night cream, if it costs full price is £56. If we were to buy that in a shop, it would cost kind of £300-400. So that just kind of shows you that actually, yes, our products are really affordable. And also, another thing about our products is that everything is highly concentrated. So whatever you buy, you only need the tiniest amounts of everything. A dot literally is a lot. So for me, when I used to go to the shops and buy, say, a foundation, that would perhaps last me 3 or 4 weeks. When I buy a foundation now, it lasts me 6 or 7 months. It just lasts so long. And as a family, our bottles of shampoos and conditioners, before I would perhaps pay £3 or £4 for a bottle of shampoo and £3 or £4 for a bottle of conditioner. They would probably last us as a family about 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes not even that, because the way my daughters used to tip it in the hand. Now I pay, yes, I do pay a little bit more for the shampoos and conditioners, but they last us 6-7 months. They last so long. My anti-aging skincare set that I buy lasts me 8 or 9 months. Just incredible. So yes, what we're showing you can afford. Please don't think that you can't afford these products. And the reason we are so passionate about sharing these products with you and to show you that you can afford them and you really ought to just try them is because of all the added ingredients that are put into high street products. There's just so many ingredients now that are added extras in these products that just are so harmful to your skin. Products that we put onto our skin, the ingredients get absorbed into our bloodstream so fast. So if you imagine, if you wouldn't want to put it into your mouth and eat it, you don't want to be putting it onto your skin, because that will end up inside of your body. The best example I can give you is deodorants. When you go to a shop and buy spray deodorants, they have something in there called parabens. It's a chemical preservative made to make that product last on the shelves. Unfortunately, ladies' cancer tumours that have been cut open, specifically ladies because of breast cancer tumours, the parabens that are inside of these spray deodorants are exactly the same parabens that are being found inside of these cancer tumours. And that is really, really scary. And this is why we are so passionate about sharing these products. We just want to help you as much as we can get onto safe, beneficial products. And what I was saying before about buying stuff and chucking it in a basket because it didn't work, these products work. 100% they work. And if I ever gave up Arbonne as a business, which I never would, but if I did, never ever would I switch back again, because they just, nothing compares to them. It really doesn't. And the other great thing about what we do is you get to try the products before you actually buy. So if you go to the high street, you don't get to usually try those products, or you might get a little kind of tester pot that perhaps only lasts one day. We give you full-size products, whatever it is you want to borrow, 3 or 4 days in your own home. You get to take that home, try it. If you like it, you love it, that's brilliant, buy it. If you don't, give it back, no qualms, no problem at all. But to have that service, I think, is fantastic. The amount of money I could have saved when I was buying products, if somebody had have given me that service at that time, would have been fantastic. So I hope that's kind of shown you just a little bit about our products and the pricing levels, and why you really, really should consider just trying these products. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that's helped, and see you guys soon.